Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maimuna, popularly known as Bakara. Today's video we are going to talk about how to perform Ghusl for a menstruating woman. And if this is for you, please stay to the end. Consider subscribing, and yeah, let's dive right into the video. First thing first is, what is Ghusl? Ghusl is a cleansing bath we have to eradicate all the dirt and impurity in your body. It is just like we do, but this one is for when you bathe all your body, you have to wash. That's like washing. So that's ghusl, and we have different kind of ghusl. We have ghusl nifas. That's when you just finish giving birth, like 6 weeks, or some people stay more than 6 weeks after giving birth. We have ghusl idol, and that's for menstruating women, the one we are talking about today. We have ghusl janaba, and that's for when you just finish having intercourse with your husband or your wife. We have ghusl mayit, and that's for death. So those are the type of ghusl that I mentioned. I don't think I mentioned all, but those are the type that I've mentioned. So today we're going to talk about ghusl idol, and that's for menstruating women. So the first thing first to note is, when you are done with your period, and that's when you are not seeing any brown stain, the discharge that is coming out is almost white, like it is clear. There's no sign of brownish or whatever. You already know, okay, you got to the end of the period and you need to perform your ghusl, because you can't just go and pray without performing your ghusl. So now you need to have your intention. You also need to say Bismillah after your intention. After having the intention, you need to get clean water, a very clean water that you can even drink. So using dirty water nullifies the idea of you having ghusl. So clean water, that's the next thing. So make sure your bathroom or whatever you are going to be using is also clean. It's very important. Clean, because you are trying to be pure. So everything has to be clean. So the next step is to rinse your hand 3 times. After rinsing your hand 3 times, then you wash your private part thoroughly with your left hand. It has to be thorough, because that is the main focus, and that is because you're a menstruating woman, you just finish your period, so you need to wash down there properly with your left hand. So the next step is to perform wudu, that's ablution. Perform ablution, you can either decide to not wash your feet, and decide to wash it after you are done with the whole process. That will now be the last thing, or you just complete the ablution as you started. So it's of two things, you can do any one of it. So the next step after the wudu is to pour water on your head and make sure that it is touching your roots. You don't have to loosen your hair. Yeah, Islam is not hard. Islam is very easy. Alhamdulillah for that. You don't have to loosen your hair. You just need to make sure that water is touching the roots, like you are feeling it in your scalp. Trigger, very important. So now the next step is of two things. Okay, when they were teaching us right from like very small, I know they told us two things. Either you divide this your body. Either you divide your body. Okay, let's say this is your body. Either you divide your body into parts like this, like divide it like left and right, or you decide to half it. So you wash the upper part first, and then the lower part. Do you understand? So what I am most comfortable with, and what I've been doing since when I was small, is half my body. So I do the upper part first, then the lower part. You can do any one of the 2 steps you are most comfortable with. So you have to divide your body into 2. That's the point. And you have to make sure that water touches every part. You have to make sure that your hand is touching every part of your body, and no part of your body is left dry. No part of your body is left dry. Like the way you do ablution, and they say wash every part of it, like clean every part of your body. So for ghusl, it has to touch every part. So you have to make sure that you are taking your hands to your back, you are moving into, you are doing 3 times. So if you divide your body into half like this, the upper part, do it, wash it thoroughly 3 times with water, lower part thoroughly with water. If you are halving your body, do the same 3 times with clean water. So the last but not the least is washing of the feet, and that's if you've not washed it when you were doing wudu. So you wash your feet and you are done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You've become pure. Now you can go and make salat. But I think there's not even I think there's something I know of, and we Sheikh and Ustaz talk about is the ablution you make while doing the bath, while having the bath, while doing the ghusl. You can pray with the ablution if you are sure you've washed your body parts, your private parts before the wudu. So if you are sure your hand did not go to your private part during the wudu and after the wudu, but then you can use that ablution to pray. But if you know that okay, your hand touched that part, you're trying to be thorough, then you need to make another ablution. The point is the wudu, the ablution you make during ghusl is enough for you to use it to pray. Do you get? I'm going to wrap this up by saying cleanliness is half of faith, and Allah loves those that are very clean. So it is very important in Islam. It's very important for us to always be clean. That is why we have this ghusl part, because you can find yourself just finishing your prayer and jumping to pray or doing obligatory acts. It is not pure, so that is why we have this ghusl in place, and that's why we also have wudu for ablution, for observing salat. So if you enjoy this and you've gotten one or two things, please make sure that you like, share, turn on your post notification bell to get notified whenever I share any new video, and don't forget to join the family. Bye.